Hey everybody, Robb here for Southwest Florida Television. I am back for part 2 of my Tuesday morning beach walk in North Naples, Florida. At the very north end of Vanderbilt Beach, the very south end of Del Norwiggins Pass State Park. The breeze is picking up. The surf is starting to pick up. The hurricane is over 300 miles away from us right now, 300 miles to the southwest. We are seeing the very outer bands of the rain here, out from the Gulf and down to the south. I just checked my weather app during my break, and there is a little 30% chance for some showers now around 8 o'clock, which is about now. Looks like it might be coming on shore way down south, down towards the park shore maybe. They might be getting a little bit of rain. It's supposed to deteriorate throughout the day, but the heavier rain bands will be passing over us throughout the evening and into tomorrow morning. Wind gusts 40 miles an hour, maybe a little higher. 2 to 4 foot storm surge. I think we're going to be on the lower side of that here in North Naples, hopefully. .81 degrees right now. It's probably going to get up to somewhere around 90. Water temperature between 84 and 87. Earlier we saw a little piece of a rainbow out there, but the sky has changed. In those 10 minutes that I was gone, everything has gotten gray on us. It's amazing how quickly things change here. Thank goodness, thank God, we are out of the cone of uncertainty right now, the forecast cone. Southwest Florida is not in it, and our local forecasters are pretty confident that we're going to stay out of it, but you still want to pay attention to what's going on. It looks like it's definitely going to hit up in the Big Bend area of the Panhandle. Pray for those folks. And while you're praying for them, please don't forget about the people of Hawaii. Keep them in your thoughts and prayers. It's kind of fading out on the news what's going on in Hawaii, and it's absolutely horrible what's happening to those people out there, how they're being treated. So please keep them in your thoughts and prayers. Hit that share button. Idalia, however you want to say it. Idalia, however you want to say it. It is a hurricane. It was a tropical storm until 5 o'clock this morning, then it was upgraded to a minimal 75 mile an hour Category 1 hurricane, moving due north at 14 miles an hour. The 8 o'clock advisory should be out by now, so there's probably a little more info out there. I'm just telling you what I saw the last time I checked. It did shift, the projected path did shift a little more to the west, so that's going to keep it a little further away from us. They're saying the closest they think it's going to get to us is 100 miles. It might even be a little further out in the Gulf. So thank you, Lord, for that. We don't want that storm to hit anybody, but obviously we're thankful that it's not going to hit us directly. I'll do what I can to come out here and show you what's going on in my little stretch of the world here, my little stretch of Southwest Florida, Vanderbilt Beach. I believe Del Norwiggins Pass State Park is closed. For you Wiggins fans, I think the park is closed. The gates were not open just before I started my feed, and they're usually open by then. And I heard somebody tell me they closed yesterday, so they're just better be safe than sorry. Everybody is gun shy here because of what we went through with Hurricane Ian, so I don't blame them. Being extra cautious. Our friends just to the north on Fort Myers Beach, they are quite apprehensive about the storm. They're going to see a little more of the effects, just being just a little further north. The further north you go, the worse it's going to get. So keep our friends in Fort Myers Beach in your thoughts and prayers. Fort Myers Beach got wiped out along the shoreline from Hurricane Ian. We've got our new emergency sand berm here. You can see that little rise in the beach. Hopefully that'll do its job here. Hopefully that water's not going to come up over it. It's not very high. It would do nothing in a major hurricane, but it might help out in this situation. Don't forget November. They're going to start the beach rejuvenation, renourishment, widening the beaches here in November. That process will be going on through the holidays, so Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. You get to sit out on the beach with all the trucks going up and down behind you. They have to wait. If you're asking why do they do that during season, blah blah blah, it's because of sea turtle nesting season. They got to wait for sea turtles to get off the beach. Sadly, because of this hurricane, we're going to lose a lot of our sea turtles along our southwest Florida coastline. Florida's west coast. Going to lose a lot of the nests that are still there that haven't hatched. Thankfully, the majority have already hatched. Thank goodness. It's Mother Nature. You know, she's in control. We can't stop her. That's why those sea turtles lay so many darn eggs. We did have a record number of sea turtle nests in just about everywhere in southwest Florida except Key Waden Island. A record number. Unfortunately, we had a high number of disoriented hatchlings going the wrong way, getting lost and not making it. That was attributed mostly to people leaving their lights on the beach. Hopefully they've all learned a lesson. Thanks for the stars. If you're liking what you're seeing, if you appreciate what I do, send some stars on Facebook. All right, I just saw the 8 o'clock advisory. The winds now, thank you Robert for that. The winds are now up to 80 miles an hour at 8 o'clock. Still moving due north at 14 miles an hour. Up to 80 at 8 o'clock. Expected to intensify to 120 miles an hour by the time it makes landfall. I don't know if that changed. That update was brought to you by our chief meteorologist here at Southwest Florida Television. That would be Robert Meyer. He's keeping an eye on things for me from our weather center up in Louisville, Kentucky. Thanks, Robert. Again, hit that share button. I know there's a lot of people curious as to what's going on here, especially our friends that come down here and visit in the winter, that stay at Vanderbilt Beach in these condos, timeshares, hotels, whatnots. So far, all is well. All is well. Try and keep my hand over the mic the best I can. Shield what wind I can off it. It looks like it's raining pretty good out there. Right straight out in there. Did see lightning early this morning. Wasn't a lot of it. It was flashing like between every 2 to 3 minutes. Sometimes it's every 10 seconds. Boom, boom, boom. Sometimes it doesn't stop. Sometimes we get thunderstorms where that lightning just doesn't stop. It's just flashing all over, streaking across the sky. It is quite a sight to see when it's offshore like that. Either early morning or just after sunset. Just magnificent. We are the lightning capital of the world. See that one storm? You see that one right there? See that rain coming down? Looks like it's coming towards me. Dang nabbit. I was gone for a few days off Facebook, was having audio issues. I did share a couple videos, but wasn't able to do a live feed on Facebook, so I missed everybody. I think I'm back with sound. I never know. There's no way to tell. You just carry a second phone with you and listen to it. Sure. Still haven't figured out what the issue was, what the problem was. Just couldn't get sound on Facebook Live and Instagram Live, which is Facebook, owned by Meta. Facebook says it's an Apple thing. Apple says it's a Facebook thing. My microphone manufacturer blames both of them. Nobody wants to figure out what the problem is. They just want to blame each other. The blame game. So I got a little mic plugged into it right now. The mic on my iPhone's broke. One of them. There's like two. One of them's broke. The one that the live feeds use. Go figure. I can still talk on the phone. Got a mic that works for that. But oh well. Someday somebody's going to feel sorry for me and buy me a new iPhone. Give me a new iPhone 15. It's crazy how much iPhones are. Morning. Oh, it's windy. Feels good. Feels good, that little breeze coming up out of the southeast. While we're talking about a hurricane passing by us, here's a quick reminder of what we just went through 11 months ago. Everything's still in the rebuilding process, the rebuilding. I don't know if they're going to rebuild this. I think they're going to rebuild the lower units on this condo, but this one is a good example of what happened. That water just came and went right through the lower units here. This was all landscaping in the back of all these condos. Some of it's coming back now, but our dunes got wiped out, just leveled. But think about when that surge was at its peak, it was lapping up onto the second floor here. Looks like they are rebuilding here. They got new decks. That water, actually, these concrete decks, the water lifted the concrete patio slabs out. They just put new ones in, wiped them out. So there is hope. There is hope. You can see they got some new grass in over here. But where I'm standing, that was dunes. Sea oats, all kinds of vegetation out here. Hey, today is my wife Gail's birthday today. Today is Gail's birthday, so if you're friends with Gail on Facebook, wish her a happy birthday. Oh man, some really soft sand right here, sinking way down in. It's like quicksand. Tide's really coming in. High tide's around noon up at Wiggins Pass, which means it's probably here on Vanderbilt Beach, I don't know what, 15 minutes before that or so. See, this isn't good. What I was saying about our sea turtle nests, we're what, 3.5 hours away from high tide, and look at this. Look where the water is already. It's already coming up to the edge of this nest. We're going to lose some sea turtle nests, unfortunately. Darn it. Darn it, darn it. Let's hope this is the last time we have to deal with a hurricane over here. For this season anyway. We are just getting into the peak of hurricane season though, unfortunately. But this is enough. We don't need any more. Well, earlier the walking was really good here by the water. Now it's getting really bad. The sand's getting really soft, sinking way down in it. wish were here to walk the beach with me, experience it firsthand instead of through the camera. Behind the palm tree there. I don't think you want to go out on a boat for the next few days. Probably not a good idea here in Southwest Florida. I could see Roy trying it though. I could see Roy trying to get out on the seas during a hurricane. That man did some crazy stuff. So again, if you're just tuning in, we're on Vanderbilt Beach up in North Naples, Florida. The La Playa Beach Resort over there on the left side of the frame. Out, straight out, middle of the screen there, the hurricane is about 350 miles that direction, southwest of us. Up to 80 miles an hour now, moving north at 14 miles an hour. Southwest Florida is not in the cone, not in the cone. That is rain from the storm, the very outer bands. Folks getting their last beach walk in, probably for a couple days. Hit that share button. Let folks know what's going on in my neck of the woods here up in North Naples. So there's another sea turtle nest over here that hasn't hatched yet, and it's right up on the edge. Here's where you can see that emergency berm. It's right up on the edge of that sand that they added here, I don't know what, 6 months ago or whatever. just before sea turtle nesting season is when they finished it up. That's kind of in an iffy place. That water is going to come up to the edge of that berm without any problems. Even with just a 2 to 4 foot surge, it'll be up to that nest. It's probably going to take that nest out because the eggs, I mean, they're right at the edge of that berm. There's the egg chamber. When you walk the beach after the storm, you are going to probably see sea turtle nests washing up on the beach. So leave them alone. You're not supposed to pick them up and play with them and take them as souvenirs. It is against the law to touch them. Let them be. Sometimes our Florida State Park rangers will pick them up and use them for educational purposes and beach talks and whatnot. But let them be. There's another one. Sure, we're going to lose that nest as well right there. The latecomers. Vanderbilt Beach in North Naples, Florida. Tell you what, it is getting really hard walking here. Just a little bit of wave action is pushing new sand up onto the beach, and it's like quicksand. You just sink down in it. I mean, I've gone down a good foot, sunk down a foot already just walking by the water here. Might have to get up on higher ground. Wanted to be closer to the water though. It was really nice walking earlier this morning. Now it sucks down here. Might have to get up on that new berm here. Didn't see the tractor out this morning raking the beach. Did see our turtle patrol. I'm just happy to be able to come out here this morning. I had my doubts last night, but that storm didn't move as quickly as they thought, so we got another beach walk in this morning. Hallelujah. This is the widest, nicest part of Vanderbilt Beach, right in here where there's just some homes along the beach here, no condos. So it's very quiet here. Even in the height of season, this stretch of the beach is fairly quiet. It's because you have to walk to it. There's no access. Like if you live in the homes across Gulf Shore Drive, which are behind me, you can walk over here to the beach. Otherwise, you have to have somebody drop you off at one of the accesses. And then you got to go find a place to park. If you want to come to this part of the beach, call my friend Christine, my friends actually, Christine and John at Naples Park Shuttle. Look them up. You can find them on the internet, on Facebook, Naples Park Shuttle. Tell them you want to go to that empty part of Vanderbilt Beach and they'll make arrangements to get you here. Normally you either park up at the north end of Vanderbilt Beach in the Connor Park by the Bluebell Avenue Bridge. Park there, or in the parking garage behind me at the south end of Vanderbilt Beach. Drop your family, friends off with all your beach gear at the little beach access path. Go park the car. Christine or John will meet you there, bring you back. Naples Park Shuttle, it's free. Can't go wrong, free, but please tip. Don't be a Scrooge. That's the only way they make money, is off tips. Just like me. Tips and stars. See, here's one of the beach access points right here. Right here. This is access number 4. Gulf Shore Drive, just up there at the end. So you look for these signs. I don't know how many there are, 10, 11 along here. New signs, these little blue signs. Used to be a house right here until Hurricane Ian. That one got damaged beyond repair right there. There's a lot of that around here. A lot of empty lots now of homes that got torn down. I don't know if that one's still for sale, as is. We're asking about 25 mil for it. I don't know if somebody bought it. Maybe La Playa bought it. La Playa's been wanting this property for the longest time. I don't think anybody's putting umbrellas out on the beach today. By the way, the La Playa is open. All the hotels here on Vanderbilt Beach are open. Maybe not at 100%, but they're open. They do have rooms. The Ritz, the Vanderbilt Beach Resort, the La Playa. The timeshares are back in business. So you can find a place to stay here. Got a feeling it's going to be a busy winter here. This sea turtle nest up here, borderline if that one's going to get washed away. Hey, send some stars if you're enjoying the walk here. That's how I make a living. I supplement my living through my live feeds. Get out here early in the morning. Most mornings, not every morning. Sometimes I do sleep in. Hey, I'm only human. Speak about early. Later today, I'm going to post a video. I call them my first look, my early morning first look at the beach. Check back later today. Check back, this evening if you want. It'll be up by this evening. Check back for that. Beautiful colors this morning. Beautiful colors. The clouds it was just awesome. It's not as awesome as being here in person, but it's the best I can do. And something I can do when I record a video is put the iPhone in the wide angle mode so you see more versus what you see during a live feed. I don't know why that is, but that's how the cookie crumbles. So check back for that video. Check back for my beach report video later. I will share some photos from earlier. Those beautiful clouds. Thank you for those stars. I see somebody just gave me 100 stars. I get a penny for each star that you send. Every penny counts, my friends. Pennies turn into dollars. I don't know if they even make pennies anymore, do they? Right now, being the end of the month, a lot of you are in the same boat. This is bill time for me. This is when all of my major bills are due, and got some whoppers. So tips right now are very much appreciated, even more so than stars, but I do appreciate the stars right now. Either one, but tips are more immediate. The stars I wait, depending when you send them, could be 60 days before I see them, between 45 and 60 days. But anyway, tips can be sent to my PayPal account. Not looking to get rich, just looking to survive here and be able to stay here in Naples. I'd hate the thought of having to move. That would suck. Big time. Lose my beach family, lose my beach. Makes me sick to my stomach when I think about it. Pray, pray, pray. That's all you can do. Put your trust in the Lord. And the man upstairs, only he knows what he's got planned for you. What's the next part of this test? Life is just a test. Getting you ready. Getting you ready. You can also, if you want to send a little token of appreciation and thank you, you can find me on Venmo and Apple Pay. Venmo, I like Venmo, no fees. PayPal is a little fee. But always good. Huh? Oh, I'm talking to the world. How are you doing today? Talking to the world. Talking to myself. That's what it looks like when I'm walking out here. People think I'm talking to myself. There's that crazy old man with that gadget in his hand talking to himself again. I'm talking to my beach family. That'd be you. Hit that share button. Invite your friends into our beach family. This tide is coming in fast. Yes, it is. I didn't think it was going to be coming in this fast. Oh. Alright, getting close to the end here, my friends. A few more minutes. No rain yet this morning. Thank goodness, did not get rained on. I don't know what it's going to look like this evening. Probably raining. Sunset time, probably raining. We'll see what it's like where I'm at. Again, people that are in the direct path of this hurricane, keep them in your thoughts and prayers over the next few days and after the storm passes, of course. And don't forget about the people in Hawaii. Please don't forget about them. Keep them in your thoughts and prayers. I can't imagine what they're going through. And one last time, we're good here right now in Naples in Southwest Florida. We're not in the cone. We're not in the cone as of now. Still keeping an eye on the storm, but so far so good here for Southwest Florida. Something else, let's hope we don't get red tide. Sometimes with these hurricanes, they push that red tide up onto our beaches. Let's hope that doesn't happen. Let's keep our fingers crossed. God, I hate that red tide. And it always happens after the hurricanes. Let's hope that doesn't happen. We had a few new people watching this morning. That's awesome. I hope we don't lose you after the storm. I hope you become a regular part of my morning walks. All these buildings still recovering from Hurricane Ian. Bottom floors wiped out. Every building you see along here. Yeah, I don't think anybody's putting their chairs and umbrellas out today. Didn't see any at La Playa. Would be kind of silly. Nothing here at the Floridian Club. Getting a little brighter right now down there to the south. Wow, there's a willet bird flying by, screeching away. Yeah, no chairs out at the Vanderbilt Beach and Harbor Club either. I think by noontime that wind's going to start picking up here. The wind and the surf. It's not raining. Maybe I'll try to get out here and give you a peek at what's going on early afternoon. There's another nest that's already seeing some water hitting the very edge of it, one of our sea turtle nests. Darn it. This is one of our last nests right here. And that water's already come up right to the edge of it. Darn it. I think that was our most recent one right there. The last of the nests. What a shame. Another one. Gonna be another fatality there. Sad. All right, my friends, that's going to do it for this live feed. Thanks for hanging out with me. Those of you that sent some stars, thank you again. I get a penny for each star that you send. If you appreciate my efforts, if you enjoy my beach walks and live feeds, send some stars on Facebook. Right now, tips hugely appreciated. You can find a link to my PayPal account in the description of this post if you'd like to send a little token of appreciation, a little thank you. Every dollar counts. No tip is too small or too big. Just if you want to send a gigantic tip, that'd be awesome. Hey, until next time, stay safe, stay healthy, and stay strong. Tally-ho, my friends, tally-ho. For Southwest Florida Television, I'm Robb Stan. God bless. Remember, check back later today on Facebook and YouTube for my first look, my early first look at the beach video. Beautiful colors this morning, beautiful colors. Tally-ho, tally-ho. God bless. God bless.